Welcome back to Lucore Automotive Services. We appreciate you coming into our show. Today we're at the car wash because we picked up a donor car that may or may not become a project car because it's in better shape than our project car. So that's awkward. But we picked up a Capri from Norm over across town. He was very generous and allowed us to buy one of his treasures that he's been picking parts off of. But it's got a good shell, and it's got some good fenders, and it's got a lot of other bits that'll help us move this Capri project forward. I don't want to put it in my shop, so we're going to clean it before we work on it and see if it'll run, because it's actually a complete car. Go figure. So it's kind of cold today. We had an ice storm last night. Things thawed out enough for me to come over to the car wash, and the car wash is open. So I'm gonna hose off the Capri and get the green off of the green paint because it's green. It's a green car, but it's also green because of the growth that's on it. And I don't want that in my shop. And honestly, I don't want to be rubbing up against it or getting it on my clothes. So I'm gonna be a wimp, and I'm gonna clean the car before I put it into the bay. And then we'll have to see if these tires will hold air, because it's basically sitting on 4 flat tires. This is a 1974 Capri with a 2-liter and 4-speed manual transmission. It is, I guess, in pretty good shape for an unrestored Capri, because these things were rusted into the earth like 4 years after they were built. But we're gonna see if it's got the bits we need to make something cool and move forward with Capri content. I'll fire up this thing and start spraying the green off the green car. Whew, it's gonna be a bit. All right, we knocked a little of the ick off. Ooh, it's cold. We knocked a little bit of the ick off the car. I was back to the shop to see if these tires will hold air. I had to hose the engine out because it was full of stuff. This thing sat under a tarp for the last 15 years. And dirt daubers were all over in all the spark plug holes, so I cleaned out all the spark plug holes. We're gonna take it back to the shop, pull the plugs, throw some ATF down in the cylinders, and we're gonna see if this engine rolls over, because it is allegedly a freshly rebuilt engine. If it is, that'll be very exciting, because maybe this thing will just get put back on the road. I don't know. We do actually have a title for it, so we'll go get the paperwork done. Title, car, make it run. If it runs, we'll make sure it goes into gear. If it goes into gear, we'll make sure it stops. Let's get after it. Back to the shop where it's warm.
inflate or just 3? 3. That front one lost the bead?
Yeah, it's above the bead.
That's alright. 1 flat's way better than 3.5.
So this is our other Capri, and we're gonna have to do a revival on this one to see if it works.
I hate to say this, but this is one of the other Capris.
Well,
technically,
there is one. There's a free one in Canada waiting for us to go get.
Yeah.
There's one in Texas that the guy won't call you back on.
Hey, yo, it's Austin. I've been texting you since October. Yeah, that guy? Hi. Sell me your car.
Need parts. We'll travel.
Yes. Have truck and trailer. We'll come get your Capri. It's really not that bad. It really isn't.
You know, the first thing I'm doing is taking the bumpers off this car, right?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Just check.
Absolutely. Did you talk about what this is? No. At all?
I don't remember. It was 20 degrees and I had a hose in my hand.
All right, so let's introduce this car. This is a 1974 Mark I Capri. Obviously, that is not the 2.8 liter that we're putting in our Capri race car. That is a 2-liter Pinto motor, which is, generally speaking, what everybody actually prefers in these cars and typically races with these cars.
I have.
It is a 4-cylinder car. It is a 4-speed car. So,
it was running when it was parked.
the story is, this is a pretty much freshly rebuilt motor. Our good friend Norm from Blitz found this car for us, and supposedly, as far as when he found it, this car is, at least the engine has been freshly rebuilt. So the plan at the moment is to
get the mud out of the spark plug holes. I thought I got it all. I didn't quite get it all.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, well, dirt daubers, gotta love them.
Hey.
Ew.
Dave, I need some Motorcraft.
Oh no, we'll use these. These will be fine.
BSF
They're brand new.
42Cs.
They're brand new, they'll be fine.
Let's put them.
Yeah, we'll put them right back.
Let's put those back in. Maybe we'll wash them off a little.
They were sparking when it was parked. They'll spark now. Okay. You want to yeah.
You want me to wash these off?
Need a tetanus shot? No, I don't. Not one bit. Not one bit.
I'm just gonna put those back in.
Put those right back in there.
Anyway, so the reasoning behind this is, obviously on the original Capri project, there's like nothing from like, well, you know, like here forward. So this gives us a template to work from on the other Capri project, and it really, to be honest, gives us kind of an easy win, because we can probably get this thing running and driving, turning and stopping without a major headache. Whereas the other one, and it has a title. Whereas the other car is going to be a total nightmare. Now, we're not giving up on the other Capri. Far from it. But this is an easy win, and we need a win. And you Capri folks want to see another one of these things moving, so that's why we're here.
Another one saved from the boneyard.
You post the camera.
Oh, the mud went down the hole on that one. Can't quite get it all out.
Helps compression.
Yeah. It'll help something. I'm ecstatic.
Scope it, make sure there's pistons in the holes.
Oh, there are. Oh, it looks beautiful.
No, I'm just excited.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Ah, look at the cross hatching.
It makes you wonder why people start in on it and then just stop on it. But, yeah. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Cross hatching looks nice.
It's not rusted.
More, you guys probably load that up. Go back.
Which one had the open valve for the last 15 years?
Monday morning comes around.
That one looks gorgeous.
Take it over. Gotta get that count out.
Oh my goodness.
Does it look nice?
Here.
Cylinder walls look beautiful.
Are they freshly matching? Oh yeah, buddy.
Isn't that nice?
Look at that.
And it's not like a backyard hone either. It's like an actual machine hone.
Cross hatching.
It actually has proper crosshatch. They're not all this way and they're not all this way.
They're nice.
Just a redneck with a dingle ball.
Wait, isn't there one of those sitting around here somewhere?
There's a couple of them.
Dingle hone, yeah.
I do have a dingle hone.
Up there.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with dingle hone.
That guy's not long enough.
More inches.
That's what she said.
Trying to put it in the hole. Can't get there. Need more inches. I'm excited we have another set of taillights here. We have
Yes.
so many taillight lenses, we could build a whole fleet of these cars. They all have taillight lenses.
I think I even mentioned that when I was hosing it down. I was like, look, another set of taillights.
The inside of this thing's actually
It's not
really
horrible.
not terrible.
I've worked on worse. I've had worse customer cars than what the interior of this is.
Yeah.
Like we literally had a Volkswagen. What is it about people with Volkswagens? We had a Volkswagen. I want to say it was a Jetta. It came in. It literally had nasal waste wiped all over the seat bottom. Like, so pick your nose or wipe it on the seat. There's these white specks all over the side of the seat. I'm like, what is on this? It's freaking nasal waste. They're wiping their boogers all over. And I'm like, and of course it was under dash work that I had to do. I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Just not cool.
He's gonna lay here in the boogers to work on your car.
Not cool at all.
Not as bad as my car.
It's really not that bad. Here.
This is gonna smoke.
I'll
like
give you a show.
Freight train now because I did that.
It's okay.
Yeah. That diesel.
Oh, that was broke. We're gonna need some spark plugs.
Dave needs spark plugs.
I probably did that with my impact.
Probably.
Took him out with your impact.
Look at that interior. I mean, it's not great, but it's not horrible. Are they really?
Oh, go pull.
Go give me 4 of them.
Okay, go pull me one. I just need one.
There's oil in it. Looks like fresh oil.
It's fresh oil. It's full.
Oh, this could be amazing.
They had this car, it wouldn't even turn over. They take the plugs out there, put Marvel mystery oil in it, and they're
Here you
finally
go.
getting it to move.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
And they finally get it,
Stole one out of your truck.
they get it to crank around, and they put gas in it and shit, and the thing started up running. I was like, yeah. Oh man, the ring's got to be
Well,
good.
they
Yours-
got those new. Oh,
Yours is different.
Mine is a little bit different.
Yeah, they're longer. Yeah, way longer.
I
God.
thought they looked
Well, it's
the
alright.
same.
See if it'll
Here,
roll.
go put that back in your truck.
Yeah,
What other old piece of crap Ford do we have sitting around
Nothing
here?
with those big plugs.
Ones that came out of those V6s?
It moves.
Oh, easily.
Yes.
Oh man.
It rolls over.
Well, that's promising. Nothing like leaving an old Ford sit under a tarp for 15 years and then just, you know. Doesn't sound great.
There's little chunks of things falling out of the timing cover on the side.
Is there? Probably
Mud daubers.
mud daubers. I'm glad I looked at that spark plug. That could have been one that hits the top of the piston had I just stuck it in there. What was
It was right.
It fired once.
This terrible peck, 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 peck sound.
All right, we need better.
What do you want?
I don't know. Top post.
Skinny guy.
You want like a Honda battery?
Sure. Kids
Well, that was
told
for nothing. Your spark plugs are here.
Hey, that was quick. Damn. Now that's service.
Somebody will be walking. Oh, you need that.
I need that. Spark plugs are here. Now that's a win.
I told you they'd have them in stock.
Yeah, they had 6 of them in stock.
That's a win right there.
Some spark.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
That's freaking service right there.
Hey, with a smile.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Called like 4 minutes ago and they're already here.
Hey, they said Lucore. I'm like, oh, man. Shit, I gotta go.
It's Lucore and they need spark plugs for some weird old piece of crap.
Hey, that's
I'm going down there now.
I normally drop them on the ground a couple times before I install them in the car.
Make sure that gap is
Make
closed
sure
down.
that gap's closed up a little bit for more boost.
This thing's gonna fire right up, I feel it. It's gonna be funny with the fact that you may make the same horsepower or more horsepower than my 2.3 liter turbo Volvo does.
oh, NA.
Yeah.
Just as is right
Yes. You're out of a 2.5 liter non-turbo.
now. Dude, my car will scoot. It like for what it is.
I made 122 wheel horsepower.
I kind of hope I make less because that would just be awesome. Like that's gonna be hard to beat. You'd have to put this thing on the dyno to beat
This
it.
is, I think this was like 90 horsepower, 100 horsepower when it was pumped.
Yeah, so it's like 40 at the wheel.
Yeah. 60. I think because this was like 8.2 to 1 compression
Oh,
Yeah, it's horrible.
in 74.
Oh.
Yeah. Will it really run on?
Let me just
Hey.
gently hug the gas.
I could probably let it run on whatever's in the tank after 15 years at that low compression.
Probably.
Yeah, the starter's gonna be the big question, the distributor, but everything moved. So.
It's not locked or anything.
No, it rolled over easily.
No, roll right over.
Nice. All right. Do you need to jump the?
No, it's gonna need the battery. It's gonna need the temporary battery terminal repair kits pulled apart and cleaned because we're not getting good connectivity. So take this part.
You're rolling. Air compressor. Air compressor's off.
Air compressor's off.
Fire in the hole! Nope. That was anticlimactic.
That wasn't it. Kaboom!
All right, take 2. 3.
Smoke.
That's a good start.
It rolls over. Slowly. I go grab my jar of pineapple of moonshine.
See, oh, there's some more dirt daubers.
You realize if you throw it on the ground, you have to clean it up.
Aye.
No, if you toast it on the ground, Derek has to do that.
Look at that. Look. Oh, ugh. Did you see the back of the carb? Ugh. It's a little
A little
gross.
crusty.
A little gross. It sounded like it was turning over rather slow, but I don't know how fast that starter is supposed to spin.
Well. There we go.
Just hose the engine bay down.
It's like after a night of drinking. It's all over the place. Hey, where's the turkey at? Where's the pink waffle? Where's the pink waffle at?
All right, try it again.
You want to go grab a fire extinguisher?
There's not enough fuel in it to make much of a fire. Fan's a little unbalanced.
I'm sure.
I hate those.
They say these make you spill less.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Not sure I agree.
Watch this. Watch this fan walking. You can see.
Well, that's not a good sign. Crank that over for me.
You have spark?
Well, it's not backfiring out of the carb yet, but it's breathing out of the carb, so we've got it stuck into it. It's out of time. Crank it over again. That's good. Yeah, so it's probably out of time. We'll or it's got an intake valve stuck open. So I'll pop the valve cover off in the morning and see what's going
Run the
on.
valves.
Yep,
Ding, 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 ding. All right.
give the valves a tap. Wake them up. Tell them it's time to get back to work. After their 15-year slumber.
Yeah. I realize you haven't done anything in 15 years, but
Just saying.
time to open and close.
God, look at the mud dog on the back of that car.
That's what I was saying. Did you see the back of the car?
Oh.
Well,
Well,
it turns over.
The good news is it's clean. It's got beautiful cylinder bores.
Yes.
It's trying to build compression, except for the intake valves that are stuck open. It hit once. I mean, I felt it. You could hear it load, but then it probably popped time. And
Well, when you kick mud in there,
well, there was a little bit of excessive mud in there, so we might want to see if we can find a timing belt for this. Just saying.
No, it'll be fine.
But hey, I haven't spent anything else on it except for buying the purchase price, so
What'd you spend at the car wash?
I don't know. It was 21 minutes, so whatever that relates to on a credit card. Like $20 probably.
Okay, so
Case closed.
there you go, Capri people. New Capri content, new Capri project, because that's what we needed with another one of these. But
When your parts car becomes a project car, now you have two project cars,
yes,
and we still have another parts car to go pick up.
yes,
in Canada.
but that one won't become a project.
we couldn't go get that one because truckers had the bridge shut down. For
Also
last
true.
week.
Also true. But that one doesn't have floors in it, so it's not going to
No,
be.
that one's not going to get saved. We'll be driving this one on the roads this summer.
Yes, maybe this spring. So
Whatever.
got a little bit of underhood magic to work on, but that'll be for the next episode. Just doing a quick little introduction, probably not quick, to a 1974 Ford Capri. You will be seeing this thing come back to life here very shortly, because I believe we're going to be back in here tomorrow doing some work on this thing. So hopefully vroom vroom happens tomorrow. If you guys
optimistic.
or at least some sort of other noise. It may make a bad noise, but whatever. If you're not familiar with it, we do also obviously have the race car Capri project that is actually sitting in storage at the moment. We are still going to be working on that car. We have not forgotten about that car. What we are waiting on is the engine block to be machined and the rods and pistons to be assembled so that we can bring that all back here and then mock it up so we can see where we are as far as piston to deck height. We're hoping to have that here back in the next couple of days, possibly early next week. We'll see. That doesn't do it either. Anyway, we're going to keep fiddling.
We're going to keep interrupting his closing statement.
We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for being here. Drop a comment in the comment section below. Click on the like button. You already made it this far. Subscribe. Oh yeah, and the bell thingy. If you have the bell thingy, click on the bell thingy. That way you get notifications. That way you get notifications and you'll want to watch more stuff. Anyway, back to work. We'll see you later.